Sorry, my hotkey is still not working. Welcome to Handelabra Live, everyone. It is Tuesday. It is time for more Earth Prime previews. Sentinels of Earth Prime, fully funded on Kickstarter, including stretch goals of variants and expansion content. We're going to show you a villain tonight. Welcome. Say hello in the chat if you are here. Speaking of chat, Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against these goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated, so be excellent to one another. Hello, Sparky Wolf, Takewalker, Minion, Prime Number, and others lurking. Sparky Wolf. Well, let's get our prediction going. Will I defeat Argo? And I'll leave this prediction up for 5 minutes while I explain what Argo's deal is. What's the deal with Argo? Argo, the ultimate android. I suppose I could bring up like some sort of PDF explaining the story of Argo. But Argo is basically an android who wants to perfect himself or itself. And it tries to copy the powers of the heroes, basically. So that's kind of its deal. So these imprints that this we'll talk about. So let's read through the card. At the start of the game, Argo enters play Ultimate Android side up. The villain deck is shuffled. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until one ongoing is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. And its gameplay, when there are H+1 imprints in play, Argo flips. The first time Argo is dealt damage by a hero target each turn, the top card of the villain deck is revealed. That's each turn. If it's an imprint, it is put into play. If not, it is discarded. At the end of the villain turn, Argo deals the hero target with the highest HP, H-1 melee damage. And there's advanced rules as well. We're not going to play that today. On the flip side, so if there are H+1 imprints in play, Argo flips, and that can happen like during a card play, right? Because it's immediate. This says if there are ever no imprints in play, destroy H hero ongoing or equipment cards and Argo flips. So he returns to the other side. While there are more than H imprints in play, each time an imprint enters play, destroy one other imprint and Argo deals each target 1 lightning damage. At the end of the villain turn, perform the weakness text of an imprint in play, then Argo deals the H-2 hero targets with the highest HP, 3 energy damage each, and some more advanced rules. So yeah, it's all about these imprints. Do each hero target have their own first time each turn? No, I do not believe so. It would say the first time he's dealt damage by each hero target, I believe. We'll check with Christopher though, because yeah, those things are tricky wording. So I'm gonna just hit random and see what we get. Rook City. Well, we're not gonna play Eldritch, but we can keep Pseudo. Pseudo is not the Nemesis. The Nemesis is actually Dr. Metropolis. But we'll play in Rook City. That's interesting. We have Completionist Guys, La Commodora, Pseudo, and Mainstay. Let's just switch to regular guys because that's weird enough. Thanks, Iron Moose. Yeah, all of these cards that are the first time each turn, it's ask Christopher what he means, generally. I can make a note because we're actually talking to Christopher about rules questions tomorrow. Ask about behavior of Argo's first time each turn. We can do that. All right, let's play. The weekly one-shots in Rook City this week as well. FPO. We get to see the cool artwork of Argo and of Pseudo here. Argo is crackling with energy. So again, the small cards are not made for Earth Prime yet, but the large cards are. So we'll be getting to the small cards pretty soon. One thing you might notice is all this little special sort of text effects are looking pretty good here now. We have the little small caps and stuff like that we didn't have before if you were watching previous streams. All right, let's get started. Argo plays Malleable Battle Form. That's the first imprint from the start of the game. And an arrow launcher as the first card play. We'll look at those cards in a second. He deals his end of turn damage. And yeah, so Malleable Battle Form says at the end of the turn, Argo deals the hero target with the second lowest HP, H-1, so 3 melee damage. And that's going to happen. The weakness text only really matters if something mentions it. Arrow Launcher has hit points, and it discards the top 3 cards of his deck. Each time an imprint's discarded this way, Argo deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. So I'm going to just choose Guys, because Guys wants to take a punch. And we're getting more. Yeah, discarding. Every time an imprint's discarded, it deals damage. So that is a one-shot, so no damage. All right. Guys has got I can do that too. Say cheese, where did I leave that? An extreme, Commodora. Flintlock and Cutlass, Take Time, Timeless Treasure, and Weigh Anchor. Oh, my closed captions are not on. I was thinking about my closed captions. Enable. Closed captions. Are you on? Oh, you know what? Because I think I had them on in one form and then not here. How about I choose the microphone? Is that working? Yay! Captions are working. Sorry, they were... When I switched over to this computer, I had not set up the captions. I forgot they were like a special plugin or whatever. So you should be seeing captions now if you enable them on Twitch. Yeah, I've normally had closed captions. They're like figured out by Google or something, doing text to speech, speech to text. But you can turn them on now if you want. Sorry, they were disabled by accident for a few weeks. But someone mentioned them in Discord. Pseudo has Barbed Spines, which is a shape. Insubstantial Transmutation, another shape. Makes him immune to melee and projectile. Malleable Flesh. Each time you play a shape, he regains 1 HP. That might be good to start with. And Telepathic Coordination. Each player draws 3 and discards 2. And Mainstay has Kick the Tires, Lonesome Highway, Preemptive Payback, and School of Hard Knocks. Alright, we could destroy that ongoing card if we want. We could also make Pseudo immune to melee damage pretty easily. So what does guys want to do? So one thing you have to keep in mind is when you hit Argo, he essentially plays a new imprint, so he can like get a lot of imprints, but you kind of have to beat him up, right? So of course we have guys here, so we can do funny things like copying Pseudo, high-fiving him, and so on. I think I'm just gonna try to find more cards. Retcon. And look what I found. I did get what I was looking for. I think I'll just retcon this. Then we can punch Argo. Smoke Dispenser. When this card enters play, it deals each hero target 2 toxic damage and plays the top card of the villain deck. Well, that's annoying. And is an ongoing imprint weather effect. Weird. Well, we want to hit the Smoke Dispenser because it is giving him damage reduction. You see, all of his imprints are based on the powers of the heroes, right? This is based on Bowman, based on the Raven, Siren, so on. This one is based on Dr. Metropolis. This is just his own thing, I guess. His shiny skin. Or maybe it's Lady Liberty. The light, reparative light, that's Lady Liberty, right? Chalk filaments, Captain Thunder. Yeah. Alright, we could destroy an ongoing card. Sure. Let's just try to keep these in check. The imprint is put into play, minion prime number. We can get... Maybe we're going to want to have retcon back, right? Like, we want retcon, like, all the time. For all these ongoings that Argo likes to play. Yes, my power lets me play a shape, so I think I want to start with this. And I'll punch the thing that's happening there. Yeah, let's play the one where we're immune to project our melee damage, because we're tied for second lowest. I don't think that matters right now, but you know what, that's fine. That was fine to play. And School of Hard Knocks is okay. Lonesome Highway, he's not the lowest. Mainly I want to punch this thing. Let's just do this right now. Punch the thing. So he only has 50 health, but he ends up like getting his... He has like 2 of these that give him down direction, maybe 3. You end up getting distracted by them unless you have a lot of irreducible damage. And here he doesn't get an imprint because it's only hero targets. Excuse me. Do I want to start preemptive payback? I don't think it's gonna make a difference right now, so no. I could use it as a sacrificial destruction for something potentially. Argo deals each target other than itself 4 lightning damage. Perform each weakness text in play, destroy each imprint. Well, there are no weakness texts in play. And he's going to destroy this anyway, so we don't need to like preemptive payback it. So we're just taking a big chunk of damage. Ow. Alright, his imprint's overloaded. And Pseudo is immune to this damage, so I choose Pseudo. Wow. Alright, we just got... That one shot is a lot of damage, right? It's H damage. He does blow up his own stuff, but it's a lot. Alright. Guy still doesn't have a ton he wants to do. He could play Geyser Barbarian, but like... I guess he could get like 4 damage out of it. It's not too bad. Sure. Actually, I could get more of it if I use I could do that too, can I? If I use I can do the 2 and use Mainstay's power. I can get 6 damage out of Geyser Barbarian. Gravity Lance. Copying Daedalus. Yeah, some of them are targets. It's like an equal number, I guess, roughly. I'm still punching Argo here. You hit him once, just keep hitting him. Alright, Commodore has a ton of cards. We can get set up with the Helm, maybe? Ooh, that's fun. We currently want to take time come back. Let's get the bottom card of deck, which was another Copy Harness Anomaly. Okay. So we've got a shape here. Start of your turn, you can play a shape. Kind of like that. Reduce psychic damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Each time your hero target deals damage, they can change the type to psychic. Let's get some of his, like, I've never really got him fully set up with all of his sort of ongoings that work really well together. Increase damage by 1, you may play a shape. Or deal damage and play a shape. Or this power, which is draw 3, discard. I don't have enough shapes to work with this thing, so maybe I'll use this to get more cards. There's a shape. So I got one shape. I can choose the order of discarding because you can do that. Another shape. Alright, mainstay is not the lowest. I could destroy preemptive payback to do extra damage this turn. And play another preemptive payback. That seems okay. This. We'll punch. Gravity Lance I'm not too concerned about. Just hits the highest for 4. And it's going to, like, make him hit himself for 5, so... Inertia Nullifier. End of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Well, we don't like that. We can't get rid of it, though. I could play this for more damage to Argo. Maybe I'll do that. He doesn't have a damage boost or anything. More damage. I am Jeremy. And we can discard 1 card to destroy this, which seems like a good idea. I'm sure La Commodore doesn't mind discarding a card because she doesn't have a lot of power right now. Twisting Back Alleys. Don't love this, but we could destroy it with... Do I have Retcon on top of my deck? How can I get it? Guess we have other stuff to fight besides Argos specifically, so I'm gonna just say no here. Oh, it's all villain targets. Yeah, I don't love playing the top 2 cards though. Another Imprint Overload. So we do have a weakness text in play, which is he deals each villain target 1 melee damage, which doesn't do anything. Cool. Alright, I don't think the order matters here. Well, he's not getting a lot of imprints going lately. We're destroying them and then he's destroying them. I could use Extreme to get a damage point through. Sure. I don't really have anything else to do. I could use Say Cheese, but I'm just going to draw that retcon for later. Because I think Mainstay can destroy... Yeah. You can destroy the environment card. So can she, because she has that environment destruction on top of her deck, right? If we draw it, then we could play it. Or no, yeah, there it is. We could play it, We could play like these two. Play some random cards off Guys' deck, I think, and use our power. This shuffles, right? Yeah. Let's do a play first. Harness Anomaly for Argo? No. For Guys. Let's get, I can do that too back in. It's pretty useful. Pretty reboot. Okay. Let's play another one. Do it again. Maybe look what I found. More damage one-shots. Hey, it's Guys of Barbarian, but he doesn't have anything he can't do anything. Maybe someone else can give him a card play later. Unlikely. Alright, then let's play Take Time and destroy this. And use this power. We want to get our Harness Anomaly back or Take Time. Probably Take Time's back. It's pretty useful. Alright, start of my turn, I can play a shape. This one is neat. Each time a villain card would enter play, I'm going to deal myself 5 psychic damage to discard it instead. I'm going to play this. It does hit Argo. Sapience Simulator. At the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the environment deck. If it's a target, it deals the hero target with lowest HP and itself 3 damage. Oh, and we can once again become immune to melee and projectile damage. So maybe I'll go with the draw 3 and discard 2. Or I could do the psychic thing. Let's do the psychic thing. That seems fun. And let's do damage and play a shape. I can make it psychic damage. Does that make us immune or reduce to psychic damage? Yeah, reduce damage. So that could reduce the risky impersonation by 1. Still a lot of damage though. All right, we don't need to destroy the environment now. And we are the lowest. We are the lowest. Perfect. Psychic. Covet Power. Got discarded. No, wait, I meant Mainstay. Melee this time. Actually, that's something that needs to be changed. This is asking pseudo to change the damage type, but that hero should change the damage type. So I'll note that. Pseudo mind over matter decision should belong to the hero target, not pseudo. Unlike the Visionaries Twist the Ether. Mind meld. Mind over matter. Toxic sludge once again. Ruining my day. Okay, we get to draw a card for Guys at least. And there it goes down to 10. Pseudo is looking rough. Covet Power. That's 2 in a row. He does damage and destroys 2 hero ongoing equipment cards and plays the top card of the villain deck. Well, I think Guys is losing his cards here in a second, so we can Get rid of at least these ones. More playing the top card of the villain deck. Don't love that. Alright, no melee damage. No projectile damage. Pseudo is Gloomweaver. I like that. Second lowest HP is one of my guys or Arrow Launcher. We'll choose Arrow Launcher. Top card of the villain deck is another Sapience Simulator. Wow. Alright, we got some environment cards. Super Ultra Kawaii. I won't have more than 4 cards in my hand, probably. I could retcon and draw, or retcon and play. These ones that play extra cards are definitely the worst. Scum and Villainy is also bad, but we can destroy it with Whiplash. So, or with Toxic Sludge, actually. So let's get rid of the Inertia Nullifier. Can I try Blatant Reference? I mean, I could. I don't know why I would. I'm going to play. I mean, you don't have to be curious. We programmed it so it's the first time each turn. It's not per target. But we'll ask Christopher about it. Burnished Skin. Hopefully he will not get a villain turn, but he gets enough imprints in play, he will flip. Let's play Say Cheese. I get to play another card because he's down to 5 or fewer. So I will play Blatant Reference. I will discard Super Ultra. I will start with drawing a card. I think Commodore wins the game here. Because this isn't not enough damage. Oh, this is enough damage though. Let's just win the game. With Psychic, Flintlocks, and Cutlasses. He gets an imprint. So he flips. But it doesn't matter because he's gonna die. Yeah. He doesn't do anything immediately when he flips, so. GG, Argo. All right, well, that was quick. Argo is the difficulty 1 villain, so he's not super difficult, but he can get a lot going on. And here, all of his enhancements are going awry as we've defeated him. Aw, his face. Yeah. All right. I was thinking about doing a team villain mode with Earth Prime content, so let's random one up until we get some Earth Prime stuff. Not Lantern Jack, he's not ready to show. He does look cool though, except there's no graphics. We got Lantern Jack again. It really wants Lantern Jack. Here we go. All right, we'll take off 2 of these. So, we'll stay with the Rook City theme, I guess, with Pike Industrial Complex. We've got the Raven, Writhe, and Captain Thunder and Knife against Misinformation, Bugbear, Ermine, and La Capitane. Let's do it. Let's mix it in. We've got 3 more core game villains to show, and advanced, and of course Malador at some point, so there'll be lots more to preview on the villain side, don't worry. And also, the outcome was I did defeat Argo. Yes. And let's do another prediction. Will I win team mode? Did I play team mode against? I must have done it because I said I had a thing. Will I win team mode? I guess I forgot. 2 minutes prediction. Will I win team mode? Let's do it. Maybe we should play Babylon mode. I don't think we're ready for that yet, though. All right, let's get started, and then we can see what we have. Heroes unallied. Whenever a hero target would deal damage, redirect it to the hero target with the highest HP. Misinformation being trouble. Altered Fates. We have Blood Scent. Of course, Constant Prattle. Jakido. And she plays Unshackled Destiny. And that's all she does. So we're gonna move cards to the bottom of our deck. Altered Fates, she deals damage the first time a hero card enters play each turn, so that's annoying. Let's see. The Raven has Gadget Belt, which can do more damage and has a power. Go to Roost. Smoke Pellets deals each non-hero target 1 damage. That's nice. And Swing Line. Ride this Cloak Projector, lies the shadows, lurking shadows, and Portable Dark Lab. Captain Thunder, Arcing Bolts, each non-hero target 2. Energize, heals us, and gives a draw to someone. And 2 Ionic Blasts, which are a single target. Damage at a price. And Knife has Amplified Combatant, Kinetic Neutralizer, Overcharged Null Shield, and Primed Punch. Alright. So we're moving cards from the top of our deck to the bottom of our deck. Which I don't think any of us care about a ton. I guess Raven does a little bit, but she doesn't care about what's on the bottom. She just wants tactics to be on top to be discarded, really, I guess. That's what her base power does. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck, put 1 tactic into play from your trash or hand. So when we deal damage, this plays the top card of our deck. When we play a card, we take 2 damage. And we have Bugbear that we want to focus damage on first, generally. This is just the first time each turn, yeah. So I kind of want to potentially keep this tactic around with the card draw with the power. Yeah, and I don't want to deal more damage to my allies. I could use Smoke Pellets here just to use up that effect for 1 damage, which seems like probably a good idea. Let's do that. The first one goes to... First one may as well be Bugbear because he's going to heal it back like immediately. And sure, Knife can take the hit. She gets another play. World improved. Cool. Villain targets immune to damage. Well, that's annoying. Do I get... It's... No cards were played and no cards were used that turn, so that won't happen. Here's next damage to Captain Thunder, I guess. He's highest, so he's going to be targeted by Bugbear. Crime Scene Reconstruction. Feral Brawn. Bugbear's getting set up. Oh look, Bugbear only did 1 damage. And sure, Captain Thunder can have this. Yeah, misinformation being annoying. The world improved. I guess we just skip here to get rid of this because it's going to be really annoying. So Right, didn't have anything amazing to do. One player must put a card from hand on top of their deck. Well, Wraith has a bunch of cards now, so he can put one. But he's not going to want, like, an ultimate penumbra, probably. And we're taking some damage. Heavy hitter. I guess smoke pellets is going away. And discarding the top cards. All right. Unfortunately, the damage reduction on Bugbear is really annoying. We want to... One player can play a card. We have no ongoing destruction. It's really a problem right now. I could energize and arcing bolts because that's one player can play a card now. Or we could go... Yeah, this doesn't do a ton. Try to, like, make a villain play a certain card or whatever. I think we do this, and we have Captain... We have someone draw a card that might be ongoing destruction. Like, Captain Thunder doesn't have ongoing destruction, I don't think. Knife only has very difficult to use ongoing destruction. Ride has ongoing destruction, and the Raven has this. Yeah, that's a really good one. Let's give Raven the card draw. It's not that. So I guess we could get her to draw a couple cards by playing Go to Roost. She has equipment in her trash. And we could, like, play some other power. I just want to get, like, that ongoing destruction happening. Let's just hit Misinformation because it's just easy to kill. We got Sticky Bomb and Smoke Pellets again. Capitan, just straight up dealing damage. Nothing complicated there. We can go with Kinetic Neutralizer is going to help her actually get through to Bugbear, like starting next round, I think. So let's just keep hitting this information for right now because he's just going to heal that back. Like, we're at the end of the round right now. We can, like, get more bang for our buck starting next round. Ooh, increase all damage by 1, you say. That seems super dangerous. The Raven or Knife is going to take 2 and 2. He doesn't actually have any tactics. Actually, I think, to discard the top 4 cards of my deck and put 1 for my trash, hopefully that I discard, right? Like, that would be ideal. So, this is actually area damage that's increased by 1 is pretty good as well. Let's do this, but then use our base power. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, we're taking 3 damage for playing a card now. Chiquito steals our cards! No! And we had to play Strike from Above. So, Bugbear's just going to heal it back. So we'll hit Misinformation and Ermin. And take Chiquito's card away. Because it lets us get Gadget Belt if we want. Oh, this Flashbang Grenade is really good against Bugbear. Let's get the smoke. Well, we have smoke pellets in our hand. Oh, we have it in play already. Let's go with the Gadget Belt. Okay. Another Flashbang Grenade. Still don't have ongoing destruction. One player discards 2 cards. Or Blood said hits Captain Thunder for 4. Yeah, I don't love that. Raven wants to discard cards. We have that in play already. Chiquito has it, of course. And we have this in play already. Exhausting Pursuit. Ow. Ow. Also, Raven has a new tactic in play that just dealt damage, and when it's destroyed, I can use a power. I like that one a lot. Oh, where's my Shadow Cloak? I don't have it. I guess we play one of these, and then you have it. Reduce damage dealt by the target by 1. Yeah, that's good for Bugbear. Get us a Shadow Cloak. Ryther's is going to be highest soon, so he can prevent this damage. Actually, he is the highest now. Tied for the highest. Second lowest. Everyone discards the top of their deck. And Rythe can block this with the Shadow Cloak. Of course, Chiquito powering up, but so be it. Two area damage, which is actually 3. Come into that. Rythe cannot take damage by continuing to give cards to Chiquito. Order doesn't matter here. Give Raven cards back. Give the Rythe card back. Do damage to Bugbear. And we get a card play. Those aren't the one-shots I want. Just like use Amplified Combatant a bunch. Seems good. Like with +2 on it. And we can get a bonus hit on the Capitan here. And we'll hit Misinformation. And we'll just do it again on next turn. Ooh, Chronological Hotspot. Exciting. Rythe wants to discard cards every time. He's gonna run into cards soon, but he's preventing a lot of damage. Ow. But we get to use that. And that's going to be quite good, actually. Draw a card and play a card. So we'll play this. Oh, right, the misinformation thing already happened. Interesting. I think I want to hit I don't want to really waste a lot of my energy on Chiquito here. Bugbear is considered to have the highest HP. I do say so myself. No, it's just not worry about Chiquito here. Let's use this to hit Bugbear for another 4. And focusing Conduit Blade seems good. Energy Burn seems good. Reduce all damage by 1. And we have a big old heal. It was not a one-shot. Increased psychic damage by 2. Well, luckily all damage is toxic. I guess we can decide the order of things sometimes. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how that... I guess with pseudo we could decide that. Raven or Knife are taking 1 and 1. This can be Raven again. It's actually 1 and 1 this time. Does Writhe want to discard a card or play that card? I think he's just going to discard it. It only ended up being 1 damage because of all the minuses. Yeah, that's fine. We got a boomerang, turns out. I want to use this, but I don't have another tactic. When this card is destroyed, you may use a power. So I could use this and then get more tactics somehow if I'm lucky. I want to hit Bugbear with this though. Maybe I should like play this so I can control stuff. Oh, Chiquito just stole the card from the top of my deck. Sure. So Misinformation has Focused Insanity. Raven has Go to Roost. Okay. Bugbear has Predator's Pattern. Okay, Seer. Charged Field. Condo Ahora. That's interesting. Energy Burn. And Plasma Bat. Select a trash. Right, so we can get a card back, but Ermin's going to discard stuff. So I guess we want potentially, I don't know that we care about this. It says you may, but actually, oh, no. It says you may. So that should be crime scene reconstruction. Select a trash should be optional. We can make Bugbear play something that isn't so bad, right? The villain target other than himself with the lowest HP. Stone Sacrifice should have a special string. And this is going to be Chiquito, right? And it won't destroy anything. So let's do that. Yeah, this should also be optional. Like, you should just be decided, like, oh, I'll actually skip. And that message is missing a period. All right, so we wanted to do this because we can put card into play. And we got to use a power. Draw a card or play an equipment card. That's a one-shot. It looks like an equipment, though. Oh, we got Quoth the Raven. Deal target 2 sonic damage, reduce damage. Deal each non-hero target. Deal up to 2. Yeah, I think we want to use Flashbang Grenade here. To hit Bugbear, which is basically stun bolt type effect. And I can do an extra damage to which would cause the equipment to be destroyed, but I don't think that's really worth it. We got another Quoth the Raven. We can destroy some ongoings now on Captain Thunder's turn. You probably want to discard here. Raven has lots of cards. Discard some equipment we already have in play. Yeah, I know, Chiquito, you love it. We already controlled Bugbear's deck. What you cooking, Sparky Wolf? Oh, we could actually let him hit Greengrocer, but let's get a card back from Chiquito. I don't know. Equipment and trash, generally good. And highest HP can be Writhe because it's only 1. All right. That was a one-shot. Let's play Erratic Form and give us some card draw. We can make Bugbear do even 1 more less damage. And destroy the Shadow Cloak because we draw a card and we need cards. And we want to hit Bugbear as well. I can discard a card to draw something else. Yeah, discard Erratic Form to draw. Oh, Chiquito, no. Okay, skip. Chiquito. The Seer, surprise. We know what these cards are coming. It's kind of fun, except she's going to discard the top card. So we only know so much. Because Ermin wastes our time with all her constant prep. So we're getting another... Oh, we're not getting Biomedic Plasmat because it got discarded. Lightning Force. This card is still in the game for the entire game so far. Let's play Static Response here. And finally get rid of this card of Bugbear. Of the card of Misinformation, I think, and the card of Bugbear. The Raven, play Quoth the Raven. This. Destroy Feral Brawn. Put a card from our trash into play. Let's go with Swing Line. Power is useful. Play a card, another Quoth the Raven. And this lets us play up to 2. Yeah, that's real good. Now we'll hit Bugbear. And destroy this thing that she keeps hitting us with every time we play a card. I guess we could just literally kill misinformation, though. We just kill misinformation. Seems smarter. Hold up. Because we're doing enough damage here to just kill her with knife pretty soon. I guess she's gonna like do that, but whatever. Hello, Seamus. Let's just keep hitting misinformation here because she's just about dead, and Bugbear will follow soon. We could get rid of the plasma vat so that we get to do more damage as well. Maybe I should have done that first before the other thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. And let's play a flashbang grenade, I guess. Sure. And then we'll play this. Let's get tactics into the shadows. Strike from above, I want that. Yeah, let's get tactics, because we already have all those. Discard up to 2 cards. I don't think we need to discard. Play up to 2 equipment cards. Alright, that was a lot of Raven stuff. Reveal the top card of the hero deck belonging to with the most cards in hand. Alright, he has to discard all of his ongoings. Chiquito has stolen one. This can go to Writhe, I guess. Poor Writhe. But knife is up. With an energy burn. Ooh, a primed punch. Interesting. Oh, Altered Fates actually just went away on its own. I think using the power to hit Bugbear is better here. I guess I can use this and then play Energy Burn, and play Prime Punch and use the power. Like I can do both. Or I can use this. I'm not actually dealing energy damage. So, but I can play the Overcharge and Null Shield. He's down to 1. Of course, the Chemical Explosion. So we can save. Oh, we can almost save with Unshackled Destiny knife, but she does take damage here. We can actually use Unshackled Destiny to save Chiquito, because it's a tie for which effect goes first, which is convenient. And also we're putting a card in the trash. Where is this coming from? Oh, Chiquito moved a card even though the damage was prevented. That's actually a bug. Right? Prevent the damage. Chiquito's not actually checking if the damage was prevented. So I'm gonna just report a bug here with the game state, because Chiquito lost a card even though damage was prevented. Damage was prevented by misinfos card. just needs to... Chiquito needs to check to see if the damage actually was still going through. Does my beard look darker than normal? I don't know. It's just getting longer. Need to shave. Need to trim. Usually I do about once a week, so maybe I didn't in time for the stream as normal. I don't know. It's also getting dark out by stream time now, so... Alright, so now I think order doesn't matter. Well, kill Bugbear, kill Misinformation, and there's less targets to go through. And the rest just happens. We get a card from Chiquito, properly this time. Alright, now things are looking kind of rough. But it's looking rough for the villains too. Everyone discards a card and draws a card. I want all of these. I guess what would I want to play on my turn? Because I can then use a power to like play the other one, right? I think I want to play Strike from Above. Of course, I don't get to play it because Chiquito steals it. Oh, so, but I can choose who. I can choose the order of this, so it's someone else gives it to Chiquito. Like Knife can give Prime incidental contact, which is great, but also she kills herself, so it's not great. You discarded Thunder Punch to get Thunder Punch. I use the stones to destroy the stones. Alright, Raven's looking pretty rough. You can't see her because of all the stuff she has, but that's how she's looking. So let's Strike from Above, and Equity belongs to Ermin. He's gonna do some damage. We don't like that. I want to hit that. I guess if we use area damage like smoke pellets, but we're not gonna do that, right? We're probably going to use our base power to get another tactic into play, which means we get to use another power, right? So we don't actually have to hit Equity here if we do some area damage. I think we want to do that. We're playing cards out of our trash here. This is where, like, yeah, sure, I'll destroy my equipment because I have lots of copies of it. Yes, Chiquito gets a card, but we could also Strike from Above again. Godarus could draw us a tactic, which we could then use a power to play a tactic. But we don't have that many left in our deck, actually, so I want to do this to prevent the next damage. And I get to use a power, which is going to be probably the area damage one. And the order doesn't matter here. Prevent the next damage to Knife, who's at 1, or reduce the next damage by 2, and maybe she doesn't die. And I can also deal bonus damage, so let's hit the Seers. Oh, wait. Smoke Pellets is not working, right? Wait a second. To a card by 2? What? No, 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 no. That's not right. Smoke pellets is reducing damage to any target, not selected target. Whoops, that's not good. That is a bug. Do I want to? I'm just still gonna go ahead with it though, because I'm not gonna rewind that. I don't think we'll probably lose because of that bug, but bugs are bugs. Health for the enemies. We can play Somber Tinker to get the Shadow Cloak. And we can use this to reduce the damage dealt by, say, Ermin. And do I want to destroy the Shadow Cloak? I think no, because we have cards to discard for it now. Let's discard this. Let's not discard. Calypso. Move a card from in play to the top of the deck. Well, there's a lot of choices here. Let's grab one of these boomerangs. And let's discard a card to not take this damage. There's only going to be one. But I think that's okay. I get to shoot lightning back at Ermin. This is annoying. This, like, literally that was the first time this ever did anything, so I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, except, oh yeah, it means we automatically play it on our turn. That's okay. Let's hit Ermin for some damage. And that will get rid of all of her things there too. Do we need to get rid of Chronological Hotspot? I don't know that we actually can. Yeah, we don't actually have a lot of good card play options here. I think we just have the Raven play this, and maybe something cool happens. Increase damage dealt to that target by the Raven. That is not the correct question here. So, Raven in the Raven's eye has rock selection type. Asks to select a target to increase their damage. Should be the damage dealt to them. Hopefully it works that way. So let's click La Capitane. Yeah, that's what we had expected. Ooh, we got both the Raven. We can play it. Alright, I think we have to strike Sweet Spot or Chronological Hotspot because... Alright, we can finish off Ermin here just to take care of that. Destroy this. And put equipment from trash into play. Play a card. Don't have to, but I may. Donde aquí. I think this is gonna finish off knife. Oh, we can prevent the next damage. So that seems good for 3 damage. Oh, a knife has reduced it by 1, but it wasn't enough. And now this will go to Captain Thunder because he has -1. And we can shoot the monkey. So it's just La Capitan now, and we have a whole round to beat her up. Whoa, knife, what's happening over there? We got exception happening. Let's look at what the exception is, I'm curious. Is there not going to be the exception here? Yeah. Input string was not in a specified format, or in a correct format. Okay. Let me just send this in. Something to do with some changes I've been making with cards. Nani? All right. Welcome to development builds, where things explode sometimes a little bit. We'll get there. All right. Use a power, play a card, destroy an ongoing card. No cards there. She could play, like, she could use a power. She has lots of powers. I guess use a power to play a card. Yeah, I think Raven Power could get a new tactic in play, which would then let her play a card which she doesn't have. Play or destroy one tactic. That's interesting. Wasn't there one that draw a card or play an equipment card? It's like literally just let her play a card. Or draw a card. Use a power. Let's draw a card. Cool. Oh, interesting. So I chose to use to deal the damage, but damage wasn't dealt. I'm curious, like, what that card actually says. So, Gadget Belt. After you use a power on equipment card, you may deal one target 2 projectile damage. If you do, destroy the equipment card. This probably should have been destroyed. So, I don't think it does. It doesn't say damage had to be dealt. Raven. Gadget. If you choose to deal damage, but it fails, prevented, reduced, whatever, do you still destroy the equipment card? I mean, I still got value out of it, right, by Chiquito, so I think it should be destroyed, but... Right, Chiquito stealing things, that's fine, I don't care that he stole that. Yeah, Tarek Terran, that's not totally clear. It doesn't, the card does not say damage had to be dealt. So, in most cases like that, you tried to do the thing, so you should still pay the price. That's typically how it works. Here, let's choose La Capitan again. We have to discard a card because Chiquito. And we can a card, sure. Now we know the top card of our deck is Sticky Bomb. If we discard the top cards of our deck, we actually won't probably have tactics in our trash, so that's interesting. We can get rid of two. Actually, we can get rid of all the cards under Chiquito by doing this. Even though we're not doing any damage, we're getting rid of all the cards. And again, we didn't have to pay for it, but I think that's a bug. That's usually how things work. Alright, so Writhe can now use like Umbral Siphon and actually hit. Seems good. Actually do damage to Le Capitan. Do not discard. Chiquito will take. Here, Chiquito does take a card. Oh no, he doesn't, because the hero doesn't discard a card. Yeah. It's all about who discards. Storm Strike. That seems pretty good. We could play a card, but I think just using this power is better. Because of the +1. We get a explosion, we lose the game, by the way. This would prevent the damage, that's annoying. We have this again. We could destroy that. There's nothing I guess no, Writhe won't get killed by the thing, so we should destroy that ongoing card. Writhe won't get killed by an explosion. Oh, he's gonna get killed by a super cool Trisolvent Bat though. Ouch. He actually isn't gonna get killed by it because we can discard a card. And then he only takes 1 for each hit, but wow. Captain Thunder dies. Wow. Bats. Okay. Writhe gets a random card. Cool. Useless card. We destroy this environment card. Use a power. Oh, this is not a problem. So the art is... Oh, the art's just happens to be a shadow here over her card. That's interesting. I think it's just happens to be the way the card looks, I think. One player draws a card. Move equipment from trash to hand. If I use a power, I take damage. No, when I play a card, I take damage. So I just have to not... You know... not play a card, and it's fine. We barely win with... And she can't gain HP. With Writhe at 2 health, and everyone else incapped. That was quite a time. Well done, team. And we have images for them now at the end of the game. Forgot to point that out last time. Yeah. That was pretty epic. We lost some heroes, but we won in the end. So I will choose the outcome. Yes. Let's go with another Argo game. here for the third game. And I guess we could try advanced. And we could bring a team of all Earth Prime heroes, I was thinking. So let's grab Argo. Advanced, he plays extra cards at the end of the villain turn. Maybe we don't do advanced. Let's save that for another stream. But let's pick all Earth Prime heroes. We don't have environments ready for Earth Prime, so we'll do, say, Time Cataclysm. Let's bring, who have we not played a lot with? Star Knight. We can bring Dr. Metropolis, who has Nemesis. Yeah, why don't we just bring the heroes we didn't play with tonight? We aren't still showing Bowman, but Bowman will come soon. And Daedalus, yeah. These heroes are all ready to show. I think we've shown all the heroes except Bowman. Because Bowman's art is not quite ready. And of course, Lantern Jack and Eldritch will come at some point, but they are still in development and artwork underway and all that stuff. Let's do it. Let's get a prediction. Will I defeat Argo again? Get your predictions in. You have 5 whole minutes to predict, so you can jump right in, or you can wait and see what happens in the first turn. It's up to you. Look at this sweet lineup. Very nice. I guess we didn't have Siren tonight either, so there are multiple heroes. All right, let's just hit start game and then we'll see what we've got. Sapient Simulator. We saw that last time. And Gravity Lance never really did anything last time, but it's going to do something this time. Argo coming in with a big hit. Main computer room is a target, so it is going to do damage to hero and I believe to itself. Yeah. And this card deals the hero target with the highest HP. So I'm going to actually pick Dr. Metropolis because it's not Nemesis damage. But it will be if Argo deals the damage. Alright. Look at all these awesome arts. I love it. Star Knight is here. Star Knight has Energy Bash. Ignite the Blade. Stone Collimator, and Sword of the Star Knight, which Ignite the Blade gets. I'll probably just play Sword of the Star Knight straight up, because using this, you get to do that bonus thing. We can't do that right now. Dr. Metropolis is here, and his Nemesis bonus is active. He has this location, Lamplight Lasso, Man About Town. That one's good to get into play. No Way Street location. And The City Speaks. And Lady Liberty gives us a heal and card draw. Blazing Torch. She can get powered up with that later on. Liberty Smite. Liberty Smite. And Light the Way. More ongoings. That's a good start. Johnny Rocket has Flurry of Blows, 1-shot, Interstate Charge, 1-shot, Interstate Charge, and Rapid Retrieval. So not really getting started fast with Johnny Rocket here. Daedalus, Eureka Moment, destroying an ongoing environment. That might be handy. Force Wave Doru has a really nice power on it. We have 2 of those, and Gravitic Snare. Okay. I think getting rid of this is important. We need to make sure we do enough damage to take care of that. If we do Force Wave Doru, that's going to be worth 2 damage on it. And Liberty Smite is another 3, so that's enough. So Star Knight doesn't need to hit it here. We'll play Sword of the Star Knight. And Gravity Lance does a bunch of damage, but not the end of the world. This is annoying ongoing that we can probably kill, but let's start hitting Argo. Oh, well, here's one that Ugh. Increased damage dealt by Argo by 1, or sorry, it increases damage that he deals. It's his basically Star Knight power. So as you can see, he has the Star Knight stuff. If the villain charge is empty, which it is right now, Argo deals itself in this card 5 energy damage. Increased damage dealt by Argo by 1, reduced damage dealt to Argo by 1. So that's now our new priority, I think. Let's play Man About Town because we get more locations from that. Actually, why don't we... This lets us draw 2 cards, right? That's better power because we don't have any locations to heal. And at the end of our turn, it's a location. I will take 1 damage to put it into play. It only does 1, so let's hit the hard light armaments, which we kind of want to beat up here. It's interesting. This one wants there to be, like, this one's if there's too much in the trash, it's bad for Argo. If there's nothing in the trash, it's bad for Argo. All right, let's go Liberty Smite, light the way. So let's set up for the main computer room to get it here. We want to work on this hard light armaments because having him get those buffs is not great. Freedom's Touch deals 1 target 2 damage, 1 player draws a card. Or we can make a target immune to damage. I think this is probably better to like have in our hand, so let's put this one into play. Oh. Did it do the opposite of what I thought? Probably. I should read. Maybe I should read. It probably says choose the card to put in hand because that's the first thing that it says. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we are pretty good on hit points, so I'm gonna do this. And hit this thing. Give a card draw to Daedalus. No. Probably to Johnny Rocket, who's always starved for cards. Free equipment. So that's interesting. We could give Daedalus an equipment card. Does the Icarus count as equipment? Because if it does, that's pretty sweet. It does. I like that. Let's do that. Rapid Retrieval does not have a selection type. Let's choose Daedalus and choose the Icarus. The armor is also good. I could actually give him both of those. Because we can play another card here. Let's just do that. Let's let Daedalus get all set up. We could also give Star Knight the shield. But I like the idea of getting Daedalus the armor as well. Johnny Rocket building momentum. Sparky Wilk gonna watch me lose. We'll see. Yeah, I don't need both of these Force Wave Dorus. I don't need to use this. Well, I could use you for a moment, but I want to use this Force Wave Doru, I think. Oh, this has a power as well. Discard a card. Oh, I could do both. I could do both. Why not both? Destroy the environment card. And he still has the -1 here, so I'm going to hit the Gravity Lance. And this lets us discard a card and play a card. That seems great. I have this in play already. It's limited. We don't really need 2 HP. So let's play this and destroy this ongoing. And discard 1 card. Probably this. We can play this if we have a chance. I don't really need to draw a card because I can just play this and then draw more cards and play them. So don't draw a card unless you really need to with Daedalus, generally speaking. Reduce all HP recovery by 2. Oh, someone can discard a card. Who would want to do that? Smoke Dispenser, playing the top card of the villain deck. Another damage reducer. And hitting the carrying grain's annoying. This is just happening. Burnished Skin. And the highest HP doesn't super matter. Guess it can be Star Knight because she has some DR hanging around somewhere. I guess Lady Liberty wants to take damage too. Everyone's taking damage. There's lots of damage flying around. Alright, the imprints are flying around here. This is the May redirect to Star Knight. Right, this is actually really good combined with Shelter the Innocent. So maybe we do this combo right now. We can get rid of this with the Force Wave Doru, but we want to get rid of these damage reducing ones. Oh look, it now asks us the right question. And I like location, location, location for a power. It gets us lots of locations. That seems good. This one wants to have cards in the trash, right? So we got 2. That's not one that we want. Alright, 1 damage can go here. Deals each villain target 1 damage. Well, I guess that's just happening. Let's hit these first. And then Argo. Oh, except it doesn't even get through to him. Right. So he doesn't actually go to reveal a card. This is revealing the top card of the environment deck. Play, discard, or put it on back on top. I feel like, as things go, this card is fine. Let's leave it in play. Or, let's not play it. I guess we have to go through this stuff again. Sorry. Top of deck. Stay there. That's fine. And we played Star Knight Oath. So let's play Shelter the Innocent. Oh, I don't know if this is working now. Okay. It wasn't working last time. Star Knight is immune to damage. Okay, good. It's working. And I can do 2 damage and draw a card. That seems good. Or do the hit points thing. I guess we took a lot of damage, so let's get hit points. Oh, except Oppressive Smog. Right. Let's do the damage. I love it when you see regained no HP. And Johnny Rocket wants card. Always. We'll get Blazing Torch out soon. It's gonna power her up quite a bit. Sonic Shattering for more damage. Short-term solution. Oh yeah, we could move the Burnished Skin on top, but then... or to under the top card of its deck. It's not bad. And then play like Zigzag Windup or something. Sure. We'll just get momentuming up. I can discard a card, but I can just play this card. And then I can use this to draw 2. Destroy these things. So I can hit him for 2, which is going to get him to do another card, potentially. We know the second card is... If we don't hit him here, I think it's probably not worth it to hit him here. And discard a card, play a card. I think we just discard and may draw. Just like draw a card for our next turn. We don't, I guess we could, it's up to 3 targets. I could get rid of the gravity lance actually, so let's do that. We go discard for oppressive smog, so. I'm gonna not hit Argo here until after his turn. Discard up to 2 cards. I like this one. This one's limited, so let's get rid of that. And we're probably not going to play the Graviton Cannon. And we don't need a draw. Select the player to discard a card. Daedalus. So that redirection is only for villain targets. So Covet Power. In any case, immune to damage. Destroy 3 hero, ongoing, or equipment cards. Well, that's annoying. Enemies do anything when they're destroyed? I don't think so. Sometimes some of Star Knight's cards do stuff when they're destroyed, but I don't. Oh, this one does. Discard the top card deck, draw a card, and play a card. Sure. We could play Ignite the Blade. We could just keep doing it. Because it's... Oh, it's still in play, so we can't actually put it into play right now. But we could get the Hard Light Shield. And put it in play. And then destroy it. You want to move 2 cards to the bottom of your deck? No. That's not necessary. Try the second card. Hard Light Shield. Yeah. And that's fine. And the third card. Probably just momentum, I think. Because we still want the damage immunity from this. Yeah. And we get Covet Power, which again is good. He's just still destroying our stuff. So I guess he's just going to destroy Johnny Rocket's momentum primarily here. Let's do another Force Wave Daru. No, we don't. Sorry, Johnny. Well, Shelter the Innocent is paying off here quite a bit. And we can redirect this as well. Alright, ignite the blade. In play. Yes, move cards to deal damage. We can put our sword and shield in our deck because we can just search for them. And damage, shock filaments. Starbeam, that one's great. You can do like 9 damage if you have a +1. Put 1 equipment card from your trash in play, or play 1 card. I like having the collimator going. Let's see equipment from my trash. So I could get the... I do have this, so I could... Any 1 damages I can redirect over with the shield. Yeah, let's do that. So leave the shield in there. Cool. All right, we have more things going on here. Don't have any environment destruction here. Not environment, ongoing destruction. I don't know if he has ongoing destruction. Guess not. By the icons. This could make a target not deal damage, but that's not really going to affect anything. You could make one of these locations do like 4 damage. Actually, yeah, that's not too bad. And it makes the carrying crane do more damage, so let's let this do that. Imprint overload. Well, he's blowing up my things now. Oh no, he's not. He discarded imprint overload. Actually, that's really good. All right, let's get location, location, location. Wow. That's good. Beat up Argo. Beat up Argo. Lots of damage from the locations. Dr. Metropolis himself doesn't do a ton of damage. He does have this, that he can deal damage, and a couple other things, but so the Nemesis bonus doesn't really do a ton. Similar to like Unity's Nemesis bonus, I guess. We could prevent the top card of the villain deck being played. We could draw additional cards. I want to be like 20 or fewer before I really bother playing that. Let's hit Argo with Ring the Bell here. So this is revealed and put into play, so Ring the Bell doesn't stop it. But the next normal card play will stop it. So I think we just keep punching Argo here since we hit him already this turn. Johnny Rocket, have a card draw. Yay, more card plays. Unshackled Resilience, one of the most complicated cards in Earth Prime. Play momentum and play a card. I like that. This one, reveal the top card of a deck, discard it, put it on top or the bottom. We can like try to avoid him doing things. Maybe we do that first. I would like to get the damage boost one, but he doesn't have it in his hand right now. So picking up speed. Play Fleeting Mockery. Look at Argo. It's an imprint, so we just trash it. And play that That was our momentum. Oh, that was our card play. Now we're playing another card. Oh, right. That's our momentum from this. Now it's a different card play. Then we get another card play. So we play zigzag windup, I guess. Imprint overload gets discarded. Perfect. And sonic shattering seems good. Destroy a momentum. Do 2 and 2. And then we can play interstate charge. Do a decent 6 damage. Pretty good turn for Johnny without having any momentum to start with. All got destroyed. I may discard a card, but I want to play this one. And let's use this because we get to draw cards first. It's a gravity lance. Well, we can hit that. Or we could hit this, which is mostly hitting us, but it's only 1 damage. Oh, I also get to hit that. All right, I'll just hit that. And we have start your turn, deal each non-target 2, then draw 3 cards. That one's not too bad. New damage for environments, not worried about that. So let's play this other equipment. And don't draw a card because I get to draw cards at the start of my turn here. Whenever a card enters play, deal each target 1 damage. Argo is going to hit himself for 5 here at the end. Wait a second. Oh yeah, ring the bell happened for the first card play. That's ring the bell is actually, yeah. I was thinking of another effect, but yeah, it just stops the next time, period. So, cool. We can redirect damage to Daedalus, but I guess we could. Daedalus is fine. Star Knight's already getting her own damage. Oh, he regained 6. Animate Asphalt can get destroyed, that's fine. You can also beat up on one of these. Those are fine. You get a synthetic tornado and he flips over immediately and surprise shopping trip goes off. Lots is happening. This is... Oh, right. Did he reshuffle? Oh, no. He still does this damage. Right. I see. He does this damage no matter what. I want Lady Liberty to take the hit. Because I want her to power up. Yeah, do not redirect that to Star Knight, please. You could, if you wanted to. Argo deals each target, so actually hits his own gravity lance, and he's gonna ask us if you want to redirect this to Star Knight every time. And actually we do want to redirect. Did we? Yeah, that was his card. But they aimed at Argo? No. They aimed at Dr. Metropolis? Yes, because there's only one. Yes, please. All right, and he has 9 health and no damage reduction. And we just win now. Was there a weakness text we got to do? Oh, I think he flipped after the end of the villain turn of his own card, maybe? Yeah, he flipped from the play of Inertial Nullifier. So his own card was already gone past, so he didn't do his own card again. That's how that works. That is correct. I can destroy an equipment card to do extra damage. That seems good. We also have these other things. I don't have enough cards in the bottom of the trash to do that. Do energy bash. This happens. I think we're winning here. I do want to destroy a card. Oh, this should have a card source, right? I think this question is coming from Energy Bash. Destroy the shield, which also lets me do extra damage. And win. Okay. GG, Argo. We have defeated Argo. Whew. All right. That was a good stream of previews of Earth Prime content. We showed off a villain for the first time, as well as some more heroes again. And yeah, next time maybe we'll show Hades or Omega or Guru Metamind, one of the other villains from Earth Prime, or maybe we'll play a different game, take a break, we'll see. I'm still itching to play Oblivion mode with these heroes, so yeah, I defeated Argo again. Sorry about that. All right, that's going to do it for another edition of Handelabra Live. We'll keep working hard on Earth Prime and showing you these things. So take it easy. We'll see you next time. Next stream will be Dolphins Dive on Thursday, which my outro screen is not updated. So keep that in mind. Have a good night. See you next time.